Hi, I'm Drew Maynard, class of 2011, and this is our win over number 7 Eastern Mennonite in 2010. What I remember most about this game is just the atmosphere in Nininger Hall. The game was sold out and people had to be turned away at the door. The gym was so packed that we even had some students sitting behind our bench where we normally have our athletic trainers and our water bottles. It was a great college basketball environment. Eastern Mennonite was definitely ready for this game because the previous year we had beat them 3 times and we actually ended their season. We had lost some good seniors from the year before, and they had everybody back in 2010, so I believe that they thought they were going to knock us off. Obviously, they had a great record. They were ranked number 7, but as Coach Burgess would say, they had to come into the 9 to play us. We ended up playing a great game. Shout out to Dom Trawick and his 36 points, and we came out with the victory. My favorite part was just celebrating the W with my teammates, with my coaches, with all the Bridgewater basketball alum in the locker room after the game. Go Eagles.
I've now seen the top 4 teams in the ODAC play this year, and I still say that EMU is the best team I've seen so far this year. Let's see how the Eagles do tonight. Poncione and Jordan will jump it up. Tip is controlled by nobody yet. Now Bridgewater has the basketball. And Drew Maynard will come toward the front court, guarded by George Johnson. He goes high post to Seeger Jordan. Jordan wants to drive, can't. Throws it away, but Trawick manages to get it. Dom pulls up, fakes and fires a 3, and he's off. But the rebound inside by Justin Brake. He lost it on the floor. It's still on the floor. There's a mad scramble. Tie-up possession jump ball is going to belong to Eastern Mennonite.
Looked like there was still a loose ball on the floor, but the referee went ahead and called it, I guess, just to stop the scrum.
And here comes Austin Twine to the front court for the Royals. Right side to Johnson, played by Maynard. Up top, they go to Todd Phillips. Phillips on the dribble, right side to Johnson. George will set it up against Maynard. Johnson wants to drive, can't. Maynard cuts him off 2 times. Now he dumps it right side to Phillips. Phillips drives against Johnson into the lane, has a tip, but Henson gets it, drives. Good move, and he fires on the run, and he missed, and the rebound by Dom Trawick, saving it to Drew Maynard. Good play by Dom. We're scoreless, nearly a minute into the game. Maynard in the front court for the Eagles. Goes to Trawick on the left side, and I mean deep on the wing. Just hounded out there by Twine. He drives. Nice pass low to Brake, but he lost the ball, and it's tipped out of bounds by EMU and DJ Henson. And the Eagles will retain possession.
Here early in the game, EMU good pressure on all points of the floor.
Maynard will inbound with 19 on the shot clock. He looks and gets it into Johnson, who's open and fires, and he missed. And the rebound by Poncione. Outlet to Johnson. He lost it, but Poncione gets it. Back to Johnson, and Johnson comes to the front court. Johnson dumps it low, and the shot is up and in by Poncione. I couldn't tell who made the pass. I was blocked out by a referee and a coach. And there's a foul on Poncione at the other end. And it will not come in yet. Now it does to Maynard, who is double-teamed immediately. Dumps it to Trawick. Here comes a 3-on-2 Bridgewater break. Dom goes all the way, lays it up, missed, and a block coming up on Poncione. Kirby Dean hated the call. I mean, hated the call. Second foul on Poncione, second team foul, and that will get Boo Payne into the ball game after Trawick shoots a couple of free throws. Actually, after he shoots the first one.
Poncione may have had his feet set. It could have also been one of those situations where he was too deep under the basket for there to be called an offensive foul.
Free throw tray is good. Rattled around and dropped. First point of the night for Dominic, and it's a 2-1 Eastern Mennonite game. Payne gets in, Poncione gets out for EMU. Second free throw coming up for Trawick. Cordero Thompson about to come in for Bridgewater. Dom's second is in the air. This one's good. Dom has a pair, and we're tied at 2. Justin Brake out as Thompson comes in for the Eagles. And now the Eagles will pressure the ball all over the floor, and Todd Phillips will inbound. And he gets it in to Johnson. Back to Phillips. Phillips down the floor to Henson. Back to Phillips. Phillips comes front court. No problem at all for EMU. Johnson with it now. Johnson on the dribble against Maynard. Drives, beats him low, fires and missed. And the rebound tipped and saved by Cordero Thompson. Rush shot by Johnson, I thought, on that play. Maynard with it now, drives the other way to Johnson, who fires, and he left it short. And the rebound by Todd Phillips. Jake's had a couple of open looks, hasn't converted. Johnson the other way. There's a foul on Maynard, and there wasn't a whole lot of doubt about that. He threw a shoulder into him. First foul on Drew, and the second team foul against Bridgewater. And the Royals will inbound from beneath their own hoop. 17:37 to go first half. We're tied at 2. Here comes the inbounds pass. I'm trying to see who's trying to make it. They get it outside to Twine. It was Hinson on the inbound. Johnson with it now. Johnson up top to Boo Payne. Payne gives it up to Twine. Twine drives, kicks it outside to Hinson. He fakes, drives, pulls up to Phillips, and he fires from the corner. Good. Todd Phillips hits a 16-footer. He's got a pair, and EMU leads 4-2. Maynard the other way for the Eagles. Seeger Jordan with it now. Jordan throws it out of bounds. If Jake Johnson had been 10 feet tall, I don't think he catches that.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised pass. He was looking for Jake Johnson, who he assumed was cutting down the line, and they just weren't able to make the connection.
And the Royals will get it back, and George Johnson works toward the front court, gets there now in good shape. Johnson on the dribble against Maynard, goes right side to Twine. Twine into the lane, good move, and he fires off balance. That's a nice shot by Austin Twine. He's got two, and it's a 6-2 EMU game. Maynard the other way. Maynard way outside, played by Johnson. Drew comes left side. Johnson cuts him off. He dumps it low to Jordan, who got free. He missed, but he's fouled by Crawford, I think. Eli Crawford had gotten into the game somehow. His first, the team's third. And Seeger Jordan will go to the line to shoot two. That was another problem down at Guilford the other night. The Eagles again couldn't make layups. First free throw, Jordan. Good. He'll try again. Seeger's first point of the game. The Eagles have three, all from the stripe. It's a 6-3 EMU game. Rick Maloney about to come in for BC. Second free throw by Jordan's in the air, and good again. Maloney in, Griffith in. Jordan out, and Drew Maynard gets a breather as well, and Bridgewater will pressure EMU all over the floor here. 16:43 to go in the half. Bridgewater trailing 6-4. Here comes Todd Phillips toward the front court. He gets there in good shape. Double team, but spins it to Crawford. He drives, goes all the way, has it blocked. He got it back. Crawford kicks it way outside to Johnson, who fires a bomb. No good. Rebound tip, battled for, tipped out of bounds. It belongs to Bridgewater, touched by Todd Phillips last. Brian kind of cringed on that, and I know what you're saying because it kind of looked like Cody Griffith touched it last.
There was a little bit of a group who were all going after the ball at the same time. From our position on the side, looked like Cody Griffin was the last one to touch it, but nonetheless, Bridgewater's the ball.
And Griffith comes front court. Cody way outside against Johnson. Drives right side. Wants to go baseline. Instead, fires from the corner. Good. Cody Griffith, the 17-footer. He's got two, and we're tied at 6. And George Johnson heads the other way. Drives the lane. Goes all the way out. What a pass. The shot is good, but it's an offensive foul on George Johnson. Johnson commits the offensive foul. Kirby Dean didn't like that call either. First foul on Johnson and the fourth team foul.
Johnson shook his defender with the dribble, who was Griffin, and got into the lane. A great job by Rick Maloney to step over and take the offensive foul.
Cody Griffith starts the other direction. And he gets to the front court right now. Trawick with it now. He almost went back court, and he did. They say he stepped over the line, and EMU gets it back. It was very close.
It was a heel. It was all his heel that went over the line, and that's all it took.
Todd Phillips inbounds at midcourt and gets it into Johnson. George works against Cody Griffith. Johnson wants to drive. Jake Johnson cuts him off. He fires the three over Johnson and missed. And the rebound, though, boy, a great hustle play by Phillips, but he lost it out of bounds. It was touched last, though, by Cordero Thompson, and EMU retains possession. Bridgewater's getting out hustled early on the boards. Crawford will inbound. Eli looks some more, gets it way outside to Hinson. DJ against Trawick, gives it up to Johnson. George sets it up. High post, it is Payne. Boo gives it to Phillips, who drives the lane on the run. Nice pass, and the slammed home by Boo Payne. Very unselfish pass from Phillips to Payne. It's an 8-6 EMU game as Griffith comes the other way. Cody has it stripped by Johnson, tipped out of bounds by Griffith, and it belongs to EMU. Cody tried to do a little too much with it that time. Kyle Hammond in, Jake Johnson out for Bridgewater.
Griffin also lucky that he didn't get a foul called on him, as there was a little bit of a scrum for the ball, and it looked like he pushed George Johnson over, and that's what the EMU bench was so animate about.
And Johnson comes front court for the Royals. Johnson wants to drive, instead kicks it right side to Crawford. He drives against Thompson down the lane. Great move, and he lays it up and in. Crawford's got two. It's a 10-6 EMU game. 14:59 to go first half. Griffith front court for the good guys. Cody way outside to Kyle Hammond. Right side, Cordero Thompson. Down low, Maloney broke free. Fakes, lays it up and missed. Rebound, Hammond had it, lost it. But it's stolen by Thompson from by Trawick, rather. His shot is blocked by DJ Henson, and there's a foul coming up on Bridgewater. Crawford looks some more, and has it tipped. That's Thompson with the play, and Rick Maloney gets it for Bridgewater to Trawick. Eagles have the ball, trailing by 4. Dom works to the front court. Trey way outside on the dribble, goes right side to Cody Griffith, hounded by Twine. He drives, he beats Twine, he pulls up, but can't shoot. Comes back outside, now goes back right side. Oh, great pass low to Thompson, and he is fouled by Eli Crawford, I believe, and if so, that's his second. Yep, Crawford picks up his second. That's a big foul. It will get Andrew Thorne into the ball game. George Johnson back in as well. Eagles will inbound from beneath their own hoop. Cody Griffith will do the honors. And he looks and gets it into Dominic Trawick, who hands it back to Griffith for 3. Cody, no good long. Rebound yanked down by DJ Henson, and he comes out of the pack on the run. DJ dumps it low, good pass, and the shot is up and in by Thorne. Thorne's got 2. It's a 12-6 EMU game. Eagles better be careful. Griffith down the right side, comes back up top to Hammond. Kyle drives the lane, goes all the way, lays it up and missed. Rebound battle for Maloney, gets it, lays it up, and has it partially blocked and recovered by Thorne. Outlet to Twine. Eagles again miss easy shots down low. Twine goes all the way, can't shoot it to Henson, who will for 3. No good. And the rebound by Kyle Hammond. Hammond, outlet to Griffith. Cody comes to the front court, hounded by Johnson. Griffith drives, gets inside, pulls up and jumps. Cody, good. Nice shot by Cody Griffith. He's got 4. It's a 12-8 EMU game. Johnson the other way, goes all the way, lays it up, blocked from behind by Griffith and recovered by Hammond to Trawick. It's a 3-on-1 break. Dom, good pass Thompson. He lays it up, no good, but he's hammered and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. The foul on DJ Henson, his first and the team's 7th. Kirby Dean is really upset. So Cordero Thompson will shoot a couple of free throws here with 13:01 to go in the first half. Free throw, Thompson, no good. He left it short. He'll try again. Luke Holleran into the ball game for EMU. Seeger Jordan back in. Drew Maynard back in for Bridgewater. Rick Maloney did some good work while he was in there for Bridgewater. Thompson for a second free throw. It's in the air now. This one's no good. It rattled out. Rebound by Thorne. Thorne down the floor to Henson. DJ on the run, drives the lane, and he's fouled, or did he walk? One of the two. He got fouled on the floor. And let's see who it's on. Maybe Trawick. Nope, it's on Thompson. His second, the team's 4th. Jake Johnson in, and Cordero will now come out. Yeah, you talk about speedy teams. They're sudden. I mean, they explode down the floor. Henson will inbound and gets it way outside. It's an awful pass, and Trawick steals it for Bridgewater. Dom, front court, wants to drive, does, and that's a foul on George Johnson. And there wasn't any doubt about that either, and that's 2 on Johnson. Now Johnson has 2, Poncione has 2, Crawford has 2 for EMU. The Royals working themselves into foul trouble here.
And now with 12:49, that's the 8th team foul on EMU, so Bridgewater gets 1 and 1 the rest of the way.
Martin Harrison about to check in for EMU. Trawick to shoot 1 and 1. Free throw, Dom. Good, he'll try again. Trey's got 3. It's a 12-9 EMU game. Harrison gets in, Johnson gets out. Second free throw coming up for Trey. It's in the air now. This one's short. Rebound by DJ Henson. And here he comes flashing out of there with the ball down the floor. He double dribbled and got away with it to Harrison. He drives, gets inside, can't shoot, and then dumps it for a jumper, and it's long. And the rebound, look at Austin Twine jump in and grab it. Don Burgess is furious. Hinson with it now, and he jumps from 10. Good. DJ Hinson made a nice move on the left side and got the 10-foot jumper. He's got 2. EMU has 14 points. 7 different players have 2 each. Maynard front court. It's 14-9. Hammond with it now to Trawick. Trawick drives, beats his man, goes all the way, has it stuffed out of bounds, and it belongs to Bridgewater. DJ Hinson with a nice block on Trawick. Justin Brake in. And Dom Trawick will get a breather. With 12-12 to go on the half, let's see where the Eagles find some offense now. Maynard will inbound and gets it into Johnson. Jake hounded by Hinson. Comes back outside to Seeger Jordan. He drives baseline and he's fouled. And there wasn't any doubt about that either. The foul coming up on Andrew Thorne, his first. The team's 9th. And Seeger Jordan goes to the line to shoot 1-1 for Bridgewater. The Eagles are defending well, but they're being defended well, too. It's a very defensive-oriented game. Poncione and Phillips back in the game for EMU. Holleran, who was in for about 10 seconds, and Andrew Thorne comes out. Jordan to shoot the 1+1. At least we hope that's what it turns out to be. Free throw Seeger is no good. Rebound by DJ Hinson. Eagles struggling to the line a little bit too. Hinson drives front court against Brake. Hinson still on the dribble, gives it up to Harrison. Harrison on the dribble, way outside, now goes left and now swings it back right to Hinson against Brake. He drives, Hinson beats Brake, goes all the way, blocked by Seeger Jordan, recovered on the floor by Maynard. And a foul coming up on Harrison, I think. And we'll walk to the other end to shoot 2 free throws. Harrison commits his first, the team's 10th. Kirby Dean is just furious. And we haven't played 9 minutes yet. Free throw Maynard, no good. What's that make them now?
Well, Bridgewater started out the game 4 for 4 from the line, and since then, they've gone 1 for 6.
Not good. Second free throw coming up for Maynard. It's in the air and no good. Rebound Brake had it, lost it. Todd Phillips gets it for EMU. Phillips on the run in the front court. Pulls up and fires a 3. No good. It rolled out. Rebound Justin Brake. Down the floor to Maynard, and here comes Drew. Maynard in the front court against Harrison. Gives it to Brake, who's a long way from the hoop. Brake drives against Phillips, gets into the lane, has it tipped out of bounds. Should belong to Bridgewater. It does. Good defensive play by Twine. Here comes Eli Crawford back in for EMU. Cordero Thompson and Dom Trawick back in the ball game for Bridgewater.
So Kirby Dean deciding to go with a little bit of a risk. He's got Crawford out there and Poncione both with 2 fouls here with 11:22 to go in the first half.
Maynard will inbound. Drew looks, gets it into Johnson, who's open and fires. Good. Jake Johnson, a 15-footer from the left side. He's got 2. It's a 14-11 EMU game. 11:14 to go first half. 23-22. The Royals by 1. Maynard works the other way. Maynard gives it up to Cody Griffith, played by Johnson. Griffith drives, can't go anywhere, now backs it out. 17 on the shot clock. Cody drives right side, dumps it low, good pass to Maynard, he lays it up and in. Cody Griffith with a good pass, Maynard with the reverse layup. Drew's got 4 and the Eagles lead 24-23. Phillips works front court, left side to Johnson. George drives, gets down the lane, dumps it for a 3 ball to Hinson. No good. Rebound tipped by Holler and recovered by Trawick. Eagles have the ball and a 1-point lead with 5:10 to go in the half. Trawick in the front court against Twine. Right side, Drew Maynard. Maynard almost walked, looks, gives it to Seeger Jordan to Cody Griffith. Griffith drives, dumps it low. Trawick got free. What have we got? A pushing foul, an offensive foul coming up on Trawick. That's his first. The team has a bundle. EMU gets it back.
It was a good thought for Bridgewater. Just Dom extended the arms to get that space, and the referee called him for the foul.
And here comes Todd Phillips down the floor to DJ Hinson. They had no trouble with pressure. Phillips gets it back, way outside, fires a jumper and left it short. Rebound, though, going to be tipped and recovered by Johnson. Johnson drives the lane, fakes, fires. No good, but a foul on Griffith. And EMU regains the lead, 25-24. The Royals will pressure the ball all over the floor. Inbounds to nobody yet. Now they get it into Maynard. And they back off a little bit as Drew comes to the front court. Maynard on the left side. Don Burgess wanted a foul on Johnson. Didn't get it. Drew still on the dribble. Now comes back to the left side. Looks. Dumps it low to Jordan. Jordan backs in. Walked. He did. There wasn't any doubt about it. I thought he took steps. And EMU gets it back. The Eagles are making too many mistakes to beat a team this good. Austin Twine to the front court for the Royals. Twine on the dribble, goes left side and gets it to Thorne. Thorne falls down, gets back up. Tied up by Griffith. Possession jump ball belongs to Bridgewater. Good play by Cody Griffith. So the Eagles will inbound. Backcourt, side court on the far side. Cordero Thompson's in the ball game for Bridgewater. And he gets it in to Drew Maynard. Drew against George Johnson, goes left side to Griffith. Griffith hounded by DJ Henson. He beats Henson, drives, pulls up, fires. Good. Offensive foul, Griffith. Drawn by Twine. Cody's second. Twine's got 3, and we're tied at 26 with 4:01 to go first half. Maynard on the dribble comes front court. Maynard way out on the left side, dumps it to Trawick. Dom looks, wants to drive, nowhere to go at the moment. He's double teamed now and gets pushed, and that's a pushing foul on Payne. Boo's second. There wasn't a lot of doubt about that either, and Dom Trawick goes to the line to shoot 2. Boo looked at the official like he was crazy, but generally when you stick your arms out and shove a guy, that's a push.
Payne probably looking for a little bit of the extracurricular activity after the foul had been called. Dom, out of frustration or just trying to make a play, threw the ball at Payne.
Free throw Trey's good, and he'll try again. Dominic's got 8. Luke Holleran in, Boo Payne out for the Royals. Trawick for a second free throw. It's in the air right now. It's good again. Dom's got 9. Kyle Hammond checks in for Bridgewater. Cordero Thompson comes out. Eagles have, or they have tied their biggest lead of 2. It's 28-26. And here we go. Eagles pressure the ball all over the floor here. Twine starts down the floor. He's not there yet. Now he is. He splits defenders, drives. Good pass, and the shot's up. No good. Rebound by Trawick. As Thorne missed a driving layup. Trey the other way to Jordan. Right side, Jake Johnson. He fakes a 3. Missed his opportunity. Now drives, spins, has it tipped away, and a foul coming up on Luke Holleran. Eagles lead 30-26. That's their biggest lead of 4. 3:21 to go first half. That has been marred by fouls. Todd Phillips heads front court. Phillips against Maynard, way outside, drives the lane on the run. No good. Rebound battle for and recovered by Kyle Hammond. He hands it to Trawick, and Don will bring it the other way to Drew Maynard. Maynard drives, fakes, can't shoot to Johnson, who will. Jake, no good, way off. Rebound, Humphreys inside, he fakes, lays it up and missed. Rebound battle for and recovered by Todd Phillips. Another missed layup. Here comes Phillips on the run. He walked and got away with it, and then he commits a foul and got away with that too. 30-28, the lead is 2 for Bridgewater. Inbounds to Hammond. He will start toward the front court. He works against Phillips and comes front court. Kyle way outside, drives, beats him, drives the lane. Good pass to Humphreys. His shot is blocked out of bounds, and it belongs to Bridgewater. Kirby Dean wanted a possession and a jump ball, and I'm not sure he shouldn't have gotten that too. It was a great play. Who made that? I didn't see it. Was it Henson?
I don't think it was Henson.
Then it was Phillips.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Phillips.
Maynard will inbound. Looks. Gets it into Hammond. Hammond lost the ball. Phillips stripped him. Down the floor to George Johnson. He goes all the way, lays it up and in. And we're tied at 30. 2:22 to go first half. Johnson has 8. Maynard the other way. Goes into the right corner. Down low, Trawick. He lays it up and missed. Tip is up and in by Lyndon Humphreys. He's got 2. It's a 32-30 game. Bridgewater back up. Twine the other way. George Johnson with it now. Johnson goes right side to Henson. Henson's thinking and fires a bomb. Good. DJ Henson from every bit of 30 feet.
That's the first three-pointer that EMU has made tonight. They're 1 for 10.
First three-pointer that anybody's made tonight. And EMU had it stripped, and they get the ball at the other end. They lead 33-32, and here comes Johnson on the run. He drives down the lane, has it tipped out of bounds by Maynard. It belongs to Eastern Mennonite. Here comes Justin Drake in the game. Cody Griffith's going to come back in for Bridgewater as well. Hammond comes out, Maynard comes out. Both of these teams are going to spend a lot of time just sitting around and doing nothing tomorrow. They're gassed right now, and we got another half to go. Henson will inbound. Gets it in to Phillips, to Twine. Twine to Johnson. Johnson left corner. Henson another three. No good. Rebound low by Holleran. Outside to Twine. Twine wanted to drive. Does. Gets into the lane. Fires. Blocked by Humphreys. Recovered by Humphreys. To Johnson down the floor to Griffith. Cody in the right corner. Drives. Pulls up. Dumps it low to break. He fakes. Lays it up. It's blocked by Holleran. Recovered by Johnson. Jake drives. Dumps it outside to Treywick. Dom fakes a three. Doesn't take it. Drives. Pulls up. Now he does fire a three. Good. Dom Treywick banks home a three-pointer. And the Eagles lead 35-33 with a minute to go in the first half. Inbounds George Johnson. Johnson on the run, front court. Hands it off to Twine, out to Phillips, left side to Henson. He fires a bomb. No good. Rebound Lyndon Humphreys, who went high to get it. Treywick with it now. Dom heads to the front court. Trey almost walked. Gets it to Humphreys. Humphreys did walk, and he jumps. No good. Rebound tipped and recovered by Humphreys, but tipped away and stolen by Henson. Henson drives the lane all the way, lays it up and missed. Foul on Treywick. It's in the air now. We are tied at 35. 29.4 to go first half. Bridgewater should play for one shot here. Cody Griffith to the front court. He drives on the right wing. Still on the dribble up top Johnson. He fakes, drives, gets a good screen, now looks to Seeger Jordan, tipped away on the floor, tied up. Johnson gets it for EMU. It's tipped away again. It's still on the floor. Seeger Jordan to Treywick for three. Dom, good. Dom Treywick, another three-pointer. With 3 seconds to go, Johnson at the buzzer. No good, and that's the end of the first half. Well, it got quite interesting in the last 2.5 minutes or so. And here we go. We're underway in the second half, and the Royals have the basketball as George Johnson works, goes right side. He kicks it left side now to Henson. DJ dumps it low to Phillips. Phillips double team, gets it outside to Poncione, right side to Johnson. George drives, beats his man on the run, missed badly. Rebound Jake Johnson. Jake hands it to Drew Maynard, and here come the Eagles. Maynard in the front court. Drew on the dribble, goes left side. Maynard wants to drive, instead gets it to Johnson. Jake on the wing, started to drive, can't go any further, back to Maynard. He drives baseline, cut off to Seeger Jordan. Jordan brings it back up top and looks and gives it to Maynard. 11 on the shot clock. Eagles have not come close to getting a good shot here yet. Maynard looks, 6 on the shot clock to Break. He pulls up from 17, no good short. Break gets his own rebound on the run, no good. Rebound by Poncione. And the Royals have the ball, and here comes Twine. Left side to Johnson for three, no good. Rebound by Justin Break. To Treywick, to Maynard. Drew will head the other way. Maynard in the front court on the dribble. Maynard way outside, directs traffic. Gives it to Treywick. Dom pulls up and fires. Good. Rattled around and dropped. Dom's got 18. It's 40-35. Kirby Dean's going nuts about something. Here comes Henson the other way. Henson to Poncione against Jordan. He backs in. And what have we got? A palming violation against Poncione. 40-37 inbounds to Maynard. And Maynard gets to the front court in good shape. Drew on the dribble, way outside against Johnson. Right side, Dom Treywick, hounded by Twine, and Twine knocks it out of bounds. Don Burgess is going nuts now. I mean, just going berserk in front of his bench. Jake Johnson will inbound for the Eagles. And gets it into Maynard. Maynard with 22 on the shot clock, right side to Johnson. Hounded by Todd Phillips, up top to Jordan. Jordan, good pass to Treywick low. He lays it up, no good, but he's fouled by DJ Henson. Henson picks up his second. And the team second of the half, and Trawick will go to the line to shoot 2 for Bridgewater.
On the game, Trawick 10 for 12 from the free throw line. The only other points have come off of 2 3-point shots.
Actually, he made a little layup here in the second half. Free throw Trawick is no good. He'll try again. Second free throw coming up for Dominic. It's in the air now. This one's good. Dom's got 19. Cordero Thompson in. Trawick comes out for a breather. 41-37, Bridgewater leads. And the Royals will inbound against full court pressure. They get it into Henson, and DJ rushes down the floor and comes front court to Phillips, who drives the lane and dumps it and throws it out of bounds. That's just an old-fashioned mistake.
Good defense by Cordero Thompson, but risky defense too. A lot of contact with the body, and he's playing with 3 fouls.
Drew Maynard works the other way. The Eagles grab their biggest lead of the game with a hoop. Maynard on the left side, way outside. Brings it back up top, right side to Jake Johnson. He fakes the 3, dumps it low to Seeger Jordan. Up top to Maynard, left side to Thompson. Cordero drives and fires, and just, I don't know what that was. I think he got caught up in the air. Twine goes the other way, lays it up, and in, and a foul. A blocking foul on Drew Maynard, his third. 41-40, the Eagles lead is 1. 17:03 to play in the game. Inbounds pass to Cody Griffith. Griffith heads to the front court. Gets there in good shape against Johnson. On the dribble, way outside, and I mean a long way. Now he drives, goes all the way, pulls up, can't shoot, and looks to Seeger Jordan. He fakes to Johnson. Jake open for 3. Jake, good. Jake Johnson banks home a 3-pointer from the left wing. He's got 9. The Eagles lead 44-40. George Johnson the other way drives. Can't shoot outside. Henson will for 3. No good. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. It is saved, however, beautifully by Phillips. To Payne. Crawford for 3. No good. Rebound by Jake Johnson. He hands it to Cody Griffith, and here come the Eagles. Maloney and Hammond about to come in for Bridgewater. Right side, it's Johnson. Jake way outside. Johnson drives, beats his man, goes all the way, and is fouled by Boo Payne, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Johnson beat Todd Phillips that time. Payne picks up his third. That's the team's third of the half. So both of the post people for EMU in a bit of foul trouble here. Poncione in deep foul trouble with 4. Johnson to shoot 2 free throws here for the Eagles. Free throw by Jake is good, and he'll try again. 10 for Jake Johnson. Maloney gets in. Seeger Jordan comes out. Second free throw for Johnson. It's in the air right now. It's good again. Kyle Hammond comes in. Jake Johnson comes out. 46-40. The Eagles have their biggest lead of the night of 6. 16-13 to go in the game. Inbounds to George Johnson, pressured by Griffith, but he comes front court. Gives it up to Phillips. Phillips left side to Henson. Henson out top to George Johnson. He drives. He beats Griffith down the lane. Goes all the way on the run. He missed. Rebound, though. Phillips, no good. Foul coming up. Todd's got 5. 46-41. Eagles by 5. Cody Griffith comes to the front court. Griffith goes left side. Wants to drive. Can't to Johnson. Jake gets 2 screens. Turns, fakes again. And gets it to Hammond. Hammond and a foul coming up on Crawford. Boy, Don Burgess is really unhappy about something. Eli Crawford picks up his third, the team's 4th. Eagles inbound from right to the left of their bench. Jake Johnson will do the honors and gets it in to Cody Griffith. Griffith against George Johnson, right side to Jake Johnson. Jake wants to drive, nowhere to go. Now he drives, goes baseline, can't shoot, dumps it low to Maloney. He has it tipped away and gets it back. Kicks it to Jake for 3, but he missed that time. Rebound by George Johnson. Here comes George on the run. Johnson front court, goes all the way. Nice pass low, and the shot is blocked and a foul on Maloney. Maloney fouled Eli Crawford, and there wasn't a whole lot of doubt about that one. 3 on Rick. 46-43. Dom Trawick about to check back in for Bridgewater, and Kyle Hammond will come out. Eagles have a 3-point lead here. That's what they led by at halftime. EMU going to pressure the ball all over the floor. Inbounds to Cody Griffith. Don Burgess yelling at his team to clear out so Cody can come down the floor, and Cody comes down the floor. On the right side, he beats Johnson, pulls up, dumps it for a three ball to Johnson, but he left it short, and the rebound by Todd Phillips. Cody might have been a little too unselfish that time. Phillips front court, he drives on the run, dumps it low, and he was out of bounds. I think Crawford was out of bounds when he caught the ball. Seeger Jordan back in, Rick Maloney out for Bridgewater. At least I think Rick Maloney's out, yep. So the Eagles have it back here. And break will inbound. No pressure this time put on by EMU. Cody Griffith walks the ball down the floor. Right side to Jake Johnson. Up top to Jordan. Jordan dumps it low to Treywick. He lays it up and in. Dom made a great cut. Seeger made a great pass. 21 for Treywick. It's 48-43. Crawford the other way to Hinson. He drives, beats break, goes all the way, and an offensive foul on DJ Hinson. That got Kirby Dean off the bench. And again, I don't blame him. That's a brutal call. It's a brutal call. It's getting humorous, or more humorous, I guess I should say. It's the first time Kirby's moved in the second half. I think he's kind of resigned to the way the game's being called. Jake Johnson left wing for the Eagles up top to Jordan. Jordan looks to Treywick. Dom way outside against Twine. Dom goes left side, still on the dribble, 17 on the shot clock. Dom pulls up and fires a three. Good. Oh, my goodness. Dom Treywick with Twine all over him. The Eagles lead by 8. It's 51-43. And there's a foul on Treywick, and it was, and that's his fourth, and that hurt. That's a bad play by Trey. Dom Burgess pointing to his head. Dom knows it is too. Treywick's got 24 points. He's making a bid to be the ODAC Player of the Week for the second week in a row. Now the Eagles have got to find some other offense. Twine looks, gives it up to Hinson. Hinson drives the lane on the run. Good, nice shot by DJ Hinson. 13 for Hinson, 51-45, Eagles by 6. Griffith the other way, 13:47 to go. Cody has it tipped away, gets it back. Looks, tipped away again, and off Griffith. That's a good call. Twine made the play, and EMU gets it back. And Don Burgess is going to get a timeout here. 13:40 to go in the game. Your score, Bridgewater 51, Eastern Mennonite 45. Hinson drives into the lane, dumps it low, stolen by Jordan. Good play by Seeger. Jake Johnson with it now, and Jake comes to the front court. Maynard has it now. Lyndon Humphreys about to come in for Bridgewater. Maynard gives it back to Jake Johnson. Johnson, offensive foul on Jake. That's just absurd. 3 fouls on Jake Johnson. Lyndon Humphreys in, Justin Brake out for Bridgewater. Boo Payne will come back in for EMU.
Now for Bridgewater, Treywick has 4 fouls, Johnson has 3 fouls, Maynard has 3 fouls, Griffith has 4 fouls, Thompson has 4 fouls, and Maloney has 3.
Twine the other way, dumps it to Crawford. Crawford drives, goes all the way and lost it out of bounds, but it was tipped. And EMU will retain possession with 28 on the shot clock. DJ Hinson will inbound for the Royals. And he gets it in to Phillips outside to Crawford. Crawford dumps it low, tipped away, but Hammond, or they get it back to Phillips rather. Hammond tipped it away. Outside to Twine. Twine wants to drive, does, bumps Maynard and jumps. No good. Rebound Seeger Jordan on the floor. Seeger yanks it down again. Drew Maynard with it now on the run front court. Eagles have a 4-on-1 break. Good pass Hammond. It's blocked and a foul. Or is there a foul? Are you kidding? What are we calling? They're saying no foul, even though Hammond got drilled. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Drew Maynard will inbound. Gets it in to Johnson. Jake will bring it back outside. Tipped away, but recovered by Hammond to Maynard. I hate these kind of games. Drew on the dribble, left side. Dumps it low to Jordan. His shot's up and in. Seeger Jordan got an easy hoop low. Good pass from Maynard. Jordan's got 4. It's 53-46. Eagles' biggest lead of 7. A 3 the other way by Phillips. No good. Rebound Seeger Jordan. Outlet to Maynard. 12-10 to play. Maynard to the front court. Maynard on the dribble, right side. Played by Twine. Beats him. Pulls up, can't shoot. Looks. Gets it to Jordan. Jordan hands it back to Kyle Hammond. He's on the baseline. He fakes and gets it outside to Jake Johnson. Jake will set it up. Johnson drives, 12 on the shot clock. He dumps it low to Humphreys. Good pass, Hammond. He fakes, lays it up, and missed badly. Tip is up and in by Seeger Jordan. Jordan's got 6. The Eagles lead by 9. It's 55-46, 11:36 to play. Crawford the other way. Crawford to Twine. Twine way outside on the right. Twine gives it up to Todd Phillips. He kicks it left side to Crawford, who drives low, goes all the way, lays it up, no good. Rebound Humphreys. Crawford got a little too far under the hoop and couldn't make it work. Maynard front court. Left side, Kyle Hammond fakes the 3, drives, goes all the way, has it tipped away, and gets it back. Kyle to Seeger Jordan to Johnson. Jake lost it, got it back, and gives it to Maynard. 18 on the shot clock. George Johnson about to come back in for EMU. Maynard drives left side. Dumps it on the low blocks to Jordan. Jordan with 9 on the shot clock. Backs in. Great pass to Johnson. He hooks. Good. Beautifully done by the Eagles. 13 for Jake, and the Eagles lead by 11. Timeout Eastern Mennonite. 10:44 to go in the game, and this place is nuts. Your score, Bridgewater 57, Eastern Mennonite 46. It's Eagles basketball on 96.1 Light FM. High post tipped away by Poncione. Johnson gets it and throws it away, but Crawford gets it for EMU. Drives and dumps it to George Johnson. He goes inside and then kicks it out to Henson. Henson in the lane, jumps. Henson, good. Nice shot by Henson. 15 for DJ. It's 59-53. 8:31 to go. The Eagles lead by 6. Maynard on the dribble, right side, hounded by George Johnson. And there's a foul. What?
5-second violation on Drew Maynard for holding on to the ball.
Okay, I'll live with that. 5-second call on Maynard.
The way George Johnson's been playing defense all night, I figured it was only a matter of time before he got a 5-second call, and there it was.
And George Johnson brings it to the front court with 8:20 to go. Rick Maloney in for Bridgewater. Right side, Eli Crawford. Up top they go to Phillips. Phillips dumps it low to Henson, who fakes, and then kicks it back out to Johnson. Johnson drives and gives it to Phillips, who fakes a 3 and dumps it to Crawford for 3. That's no good. Rebound tipped and recovered by Drew Maynard. Maynard heads to the front court. 7:54 to go. The Eagles lead by 6. Maynard comes right side on the dribble. Looks. Better go somewhere and gets it to Jake Johnson. Johnson with 16 on the shot clock, and there's another 5-second violation. The Eagles are doing a lot of standing around on offense.
The first one was Maynard dribbling too much, and that time it was Jake Johnson looking at Coach Burgess, trying to figure out what play they were supposed to be in. Waited too long, 5-second violation.
Here comes George Johnson. He drives, pulls up, and fires a bomb. No good. Rebound by Cordero Thompson. Trawick with it now, and Dom's going to bring it down the floor, and I think that's a very good move for the Eagles. Trey drives, left side, pulls up, and fires a 3. Good! Dom Trawick, another three-pointer. His 4th 3 of the game, and the Eagles lead 62-53. Phillips the other way, he fires the 3. Good. Phillips answers at the other end. Todd has 9, 62-56. The crowd getting into it now a little bit. Here comes Trey the other way. Played by Henson, tipped away, he gets it back. Looks outside to Maloney, who hands it to Drew Maynard. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Maynard drives right side, dumps it low to Thompson. He breaks free, lays it up and in. Cordero Thompson with a good move to get the hoop and a good entry pass from Maynard.
Smart play by Drew Maynard. Saw that it was getting fast-paced, pulled it out.
Henson to Johnson, way outside. He's thinking about it, but thought better of it. Drives against Gary, gives it to Henson. Henson wants to drive, does. Gets into the lane, on the run, no good. Tip is up and in. Eli Crawford with a tip in. He's got 6, 64-59. The lead is 5 for Bridgewater. 5:41 to play. Gary to the front court on the dribble. Gary gets it outside to Thompson. He fakes the three, drives, goes all the way on the run. No good. A block coming up. Cordero will go to the line to shoot 2 for Bridgewater. One of the EMU players, whoever the foul's on, hit the floor very, very hard. And I'm looking around. That may be Phillips.
It is Todd Phillips.
He's okay. He's up. It's his second foul. The team has 6. Now, Cordero Thompson will shoot free throws. What Steve Cox said on that palm by Joey Gary, you can call that anytime you want to call it on anybody, and he's absolutely right.
And that's exactly what the Bridgewater bench was doing on that last play. George Johnson just out dribbling the ball. They were shouting, carry, carry, carry.
Thompson for 2 free throws. Free throw cord, good. He'll try again. He's got 3, 65-59. The Eagles lead is 6 with 5:31 to go. Second free throw for Thompson. It's in the air right now. It's good again. 66-59. Here comes Austin Twine front court. He drives. He goes all the way. Gets baseline. Lost it. Got it back and brings it out to Henson for 3. DJ, good. DJ Henson from a long way behind the left wing. 18 for Henson, 66-62. The lead is 4 as Gary comes to the front court. Joey drives right side to Thompson in the right corner. Cordero hounded by Henson. Cordero drives, fakes, gives it to Maloney, lays it up and in. Rick Maloney got an easy one. Good pass from Thompson. Rick's got 2, 68-62. Twine the other way on the run, fires, no good. Rebound on the floor by Thompson. Outlet Gary. Gary drives, goes all the way on the run. Good, it counts it a foul. A big-time play by freshman Joey Gary.
What a play by Joey Geary. He's been on the bench for most of the game. Comes in, I'm looking for Bridgewater to pull it out. He takes it right down up against the junior George Johnson, gets the shot to fall, draws the foul.
And we'll try and convert the three-point play. Ori Poncione comes in for EMU. Cody Griffith about to come in for Bridgewater. Free throw by Gary is in the air, and it is no good. It was short. Rebound by Crawford. 70-62 Bridgewater. Henson with it now, and he fires another bomb. No good short. Rebound going to be tipped by Trawick. It's a 2-on-1 break. Dime goes all the way, lays it up and missed. Tip is up. No good. Rebound on the floor by Trawick. Good. Trawick got the rebound on the hoop. He's got 31. It's 72-62. Eagles by 10, 4:22 to go. Twine gets it out to George Johnson. And what do we got? Timeout, Eastern Mennonite. Listen to this crowd. Twine against Kyle Hammond. Goes left side to George Johnson. Tipped away. They get it back. Johnson double teamed and throws it away. Jake Johnson's going to go after it. He's going to get it, and he's going to lay it up and in. 15 for Jake. The Eagles lead by 12. Crawford the other way. A foul on Rick Maloney. And he hands it to Cody Griffith. 3:37 to play. Griffith on the dribble, left wing. Looks, up top to Thompson. Cordero drives, gets a good screen. Looks.
Hey, everybody. My name is Seeger Jordan, and I'm number 44 in the video there. This is a pretty funny game. It's really cool to go back and watch a little bit of it, but a lot stands out to me when I'm going back and thinking about it. So, first of all, as you can see, Nininger Hall is slam-packed. It says 1,200 people in there, and I know there was more than that because I know we snuck 3 of my former teammates in through the basement the night of the game. Chris Cecil, Jay Stroutman, and Matt Jura. And I think John Hose came in there too. It was a good time. We snuck them in through the basement. But I remember going up and down the game. We're playing, and we start pulling away there at the end, and Coach Burgess puts me back in the game. And on the bench, I was like, man, if I get in there, I'm gonna jack up a 3. I know it. The game's over. We got this thing in the bag. I'm gonna jack up a 3, see what happens. So I get back in the game, and you can see it in there. I get a chance. I call off a play, turn it down, and I shoot a 3 up at the top of the key, and I brick it something horrible. I brick it so bad. And Coach Bill on the you can hear him say it. He's like, "What a terrible shot, Seeger. What are you doing?" And Coach Burgess is like, "What are you doing?"
Jordan for three, no good. Are you kidding me, Seeger? Come on.
And so next dead ball possession or something like that, Burgess or Coach AG was like, "Poe," they call me Poe. He said, "Poe, what shot was that? What were you thinking?" And I was like, "I don't know, Coach. I don't know. I don't know what I was doing." Then after the game, Coach asked me after the game, he's like, "Poe, why did you shoot that shot?" And I said, "Coach, to be honest with you, I had 3 or 4 of my best friends sitting front row right there, and I knew if I hit that shot, the game was over, and I wasn't gonna have to buy a drink for the rest of the night." So that's the one thing that stands out to me, other than Dom saved me that next shot. Holy, look at that! He shot fadeaway for 33. Jake Johnson had 18. Yeah, that was a heck of a game, especially from those guys. But that was one of my funnier stories from it. So it was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me on here.
18 for Jake. It's 79-65. The lead is 14 for Bridgewater with 2:03 to play. Johnson drives the lane, dumps it to Crawford. He lost the ball. He got it back and rolled over and gets a timeout. With 1:57 to go in the game, your score: Bridgewater 79, Eastern Mennonite 65. It's Eagles basketball on 96.1 Light FM. Back at Niagara Hall, EMU scores on a little shot. Actually, I don't know who that was. Phillips? We'll figure it out later. I was trying to figure out where we were and when we were coming back. 79-67, and then Phillips commits a foul. That's his third.
That was Todd Phillips with the jumper.
So Jake Johnson will shoot free throws. His first is good. It's 80-67 Bridgewater. 1:48 to go. Cordero Thompson will check back in if Jake makes the second free throw, which he did. 20 for Johnson. Trawick comes out. And that's purely a move to keep Dom from getting his fifth foul. Here comes DJ Henson. Henson fakes the bomb, instead gets it to Phillips, and he fires the bomb, and he missed. Rebound, though, by Crawford underneath. They dish it outside for a bomb to Henson. No good. Rebound tipped and a foul underneath. Did they get Jordan? They did. No, they got Jake Johnson. What? That's 4 fouls on Jake. I'm just going to go with the flow here. Todd Phillips at the line to shoot 2 for EMU. Martin Harrison about to come back in for the Royals. Free throw by Phillips is in the air. It's good. He'll try again. 14 for Phillips. Dom Trawick comes back in for Bridgewater. Kyle Hammond comes out. Second free throw by Phillips is in the air right now. It's good again. Here comes Harrison in and George Johnson out for EMU. 1:34 to go. The Eagles lead by 12. Johnson will inbound and gets it into nobody yet. Now he gets it into Thompson, tipped away. Cordero gets it back. Drives and dumps it to Jake Johnson. Johnson down the floor to Cordero Thompson. Cordero right side to Griffith, and Cody will just hold it and throw it away. I thought he was going to hold it, and here comes Twine. Twine on the run, lays it up and in. Austin Twine about to come back in for the Royals. Free throw Thompson is perfect. Cordero's got 5. Twine in, Harrison out. 82-71 Bridgewater.
Thompson now 1 for 2 on the night from the free throw line, a 71% free throw shooter on the year.
Second free throw coming up for Thompson. It's in the air. This one is no good. He left it short. Crawford with the rebound. Outlet to Twine. Twine drives the lane, goes all the way, lays it up and in, and a foul. Twine to try and convert that three-point play and cut it to 8. I can still hear Don talking to the official right now. Twine's free throw is good. Twine's got 14. 82-74. Full court pressure into Griffith. Foul on Martin Harrison. We'll walk to the other end where Cody Griffith will shoot 2 free throws with 58.3 to go. George Johnson and DJ Henson about to come back in for EMU. Griffith for his first free throws in the air. It's no good. He'll try again. Second free throw coming up for Cody. Kyle Hammond in for Bridgewater. Seeger Jordan comes out. Second free throw for Griffith. It's in the air now. This one's no good. Rebound by Crawford. It's still not over. Here comes Henson. On the run down the lane. Slams it home. 82-76. It's a 6-point game. 52.9 to go. Inbounds to Trawick. Dom, triple team. What have we got? He calls timeout, I think. Yep, Don Burgess called timeout. Jake will inbound. Down the floor, it is Trawick. He has the ball, and he's fouled by Twine. That should be an intentional foul. That should be an intentional foul. They're not going to call it, but it should be. Free throw, Trey. Good. He'll try again. 34 for Trawick. It's 83-76. EMU just had 6 players on the floor, didn't they? Somebody just ran off. Nobody came in. Somebody just ran off. Trey again, good again. Phillips on the run, front court. Phillips to Crawford, who fires a bomb. Good. Eli Crawford buries one from about 30 feet, and timeout for Eastern Mennonite. 36.2 seconds to go. It's 85-79. Bridgewater on top. Second free throw for Trawick. Is in the air. It is good. 36 for Trawick. Break in, Hammond out for Bridgewater. It's 86-79, 34.4 to go. Inbound to Twine on the run, front court. Twine drives the lane, goes all the way. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Break. The Eagles have the ball. Outlet Griffith. Cody comes front court. 24 seconds. Griffith cross court to Johnson. Jake fouled by George Johnson. 18.6 to go. Guess what, kids? The Eagles are going to win the ball game here. The 7th-ranked team in the country is about to go down, and we've got a technical called on who? Free throw, Hammond. Good. He'll try again. Kyle's got 3. 87-81. Second free throw by Kyle is in the air now. Good again. 4 for Hammond. It's 88-81. Inbounds to Twine. Twine gives it back to Crawford. 16 seconds. Crawford to Phillips for 3, and he missed. And the rebound by Kyle Hammond. And there's a foul on Martin Harrison, and the Eagles are going to win the basketball game now unless some other strange occurrence happens. The Eagles crowd on their feet. The number 7 team in the country is about to go down. Hammond will shoot free throws again. Free throw, Kyle. No good. He'll try again. Second free throw coming up. It's in the air. It's good. Oh, dear. 5 for Hammond, 89-81. They kick it in the corner for 3, and it is no good. And the rebound battled for and recovered by Harrison. Who jumps? Harrison, good. It'll count. But that's the end of the ball game. The Bridgewater College Eagles have upset the 7th-ranked team in the country. Final score here tonight at Niagara Hall. Bridgewater 89, Eastern Mennonite 83. The post-game show is coming up.